poisoning?
Yeah.
Oh no, our neighbor, when we moved in, they said, don't water your plants. They said we killed $10,000 worth of palm trees because we used the well to water the plants.
Whoa.
And then
Wow.
they got it tested and was like, well, because we were on the same well. They were like, it's
like
good.
Over fertilizing them almost.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well.
And yet I feel fine for all my childhood drinking out of that hose. So
Okay, we're live.
What?
Hi, everybody. This is Roll the Dice. We perform every second and fourth Friday of every month, and we are the virtual house team for Big Canvas Comedy, which can be found at bigcanvascomedy.com, and we can be found here on this YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. Okay, individually though, we are
Elizabeth. Oh,
Jess,
Maya.
Karen.
Cassie,
Josh.
Alfred.
you know who I am.
It's true. The name's at the bottom of your screen. Okay. So we've all been hanging out and chatting with each other about water, and we're here to perform for your amusement and hilarity, and because we love you. So I'm gonna ask let's see, is there anything else that I should do for housekeeping before we start? I don't think so. Oh, there is actually.
Oh, we need to bleach the water.
No, we need to welcome Maya as our new cast member.
Yeah.
Maya is now joining the cast. She was one of our special guests a while back, and we invited her to join us. So now Maya is a member of the cast permanently, forever and ever, in perpetuity, irrevocably. And
She got the tattoo.
oh, that's
my
right,
words
Maya.
about
I didn't
this.
tell you about that. You're going to have to get this tattooed on your arm, like we all have.
Yep.
Yeah, we all have it. All of us.
Every single one of us.
Yeah,
Can I get it on my
exactly.
thigh?
And
My
also-
arm
Oh
is
crap.
not
Did you say arm? Oh God. I'm so oh, never mind. Keep going.
And we'd also like to welcome our guest this week, who is Karen, and she is awesome. And say hi, Karen.
Karen.
Awesome.
Ah!
Hi, Karen.
hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Karen.
Hi,
Hey.
Karen. Hi.
Hey,
Hi,
Karen.
Hi. Okay. So I'm going to ask our performers to clear the stage so that we can roll our first die. And all right, so the way this works is first we're going to start with a quick fire game. We've got our 10-sided die for quick fire games. So we'll get started off on a high note. So here I go rolling. And we're going to play love lists. And from the audience, what I need is a word, just a plain old everyday word. And I will take one of them and we will start our love list. And let me get back to the right screen here. Okay, so what'll happen is when we get the word and I suggest it, we'll get one person on stage to begin talking about that word, and then we'll hear from the rest of the cast as we go along. So let's get one player up and I will give you the word. All right, Cassie, you're starting. Cassie, your word is grout.
Grout. I love grout. I love cleaning grout out of the cracks of the tile on the floor when you want to retile it. I love being able to be on my hands and knees and sawing.
I love
away.
hands and knees. It's like just the perfect things to have at the end of your arms and legs. You know, if you had knees instead of hands and hands instead of knees, it wouldn't match. Like hands.
I love things that match. The same socks, twins, two speakers, bookends, pajamas. Why can't we wear pajamas?
I love bookends because without bookends, my books just flop willy-nilly here and there. It's just
I love to flop. I never make my bed. There is just something they say for organization, you need to make your bed, but nope. I need to flop in it because I like to flop out of my bed. And my pajamas. And
Pajamas. I love pajamas. I love to wear shorts and a t-shirt. I love nightgowns. I love onesies.
Onesies, I love onesies. Onesies are exactly what they say they are. They are one thing, but they're cute, so they're onesies. And you can put them on babies, you can put them on adults, and then adults look like babies, and you can wear them.
I love babies. Oh my gosh, they're so small and portable. It's like you can take them everywhere you go. Plus, also, they're as nonsensical as a lot of other people, but at least they're trying to make sense. Also, their food is not hard to digest.
Digesting. I love digesting things. It gets me nutrients. Without nutrients, I die, and I like being alive. I like being able to put things in my body that keep me able to go about putting more things in my body. Really, isn't that the purpose of life? Really, just
I like things. I got a lot of things, and I like them. I want more things. I want to gather and hunt and scavenge and shop and order from catalogs.
I love shopping. I love going to the grocery store. I love going to the
grocery store. I love going to the grocery store and buying vegetables and fruit and other food products.
I love other food products. All those extra things they put in our food to make it taste good, smell good. It makes you get bigger and makes your hair look luxurious. It's all the extra things that they put in our food.
Extra. I love being extra. If I'm going to a party, I am bringing the most out there thing. I'm bringing cheese that you could find on the other side of the planet and not where I live.
I love cheese from other parts of the world. They put all sorts of amazing things in them. Like the best cheese I think I ever had was, I don't remember what it was, but it had caraway seeds in it. I was like, what madness is this? And then you can put jalapenos.
I love being carried away. I mean, my attention span isn't very big, but I've grown to accept it and myself. My God, I could be talking about one thing.
I'm carrying you away. And that's scene. All right. That was awesome. And by the way, that cheese with caraway seeds, I believe that's Armenian string cheese because I used to have it as a kid. It might not be, but that's what I remember. All right. So now we're going to switch over to our 20-sided die. And once I roll it, we're going to play one of our main games. So 16 is three-headed expert. I need 3 players up. And from the audience, I need something that our 3-headed expert is an expert in. So just any sort of topic at all that we could have some expertise in. And then I'll explain how this game works. Elizabeth, Josh, and Dave have now become one human with 3 heads. And that 3-headed human is an expert in something, which we're going to find out in a minute. And then once we have our topic of expertise, I'm going to ask the audience to send us some questions to ask. And our expert with 3 heads can only speak 1 word at a time, with each head contributing 1 word at a time. So I'm going to get off camera and I'm going to give our expert a subject. Chutes and ladders is what you are an expert in. So expert in chutes and ladders, thank you for joining us. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello.
I
Him.
And
expert
In
shoots.
and
ladders.
My
name
Happens.
to
be
Johnny.
ladder.
Oh, well, Johnny Ladder, I'm really glad you could join us. It's an honor to have you here as the foremost expert in chutes and ladders. I'm waiting for the audience to give us some questions, but in the meantime, I'd like to ask, why such a simple game?
The
best
of
all
games
are
the
simplest.
That's true. Some simple games are the best. Absolutely. The next question I have for you is, if you were to design your own game, what would it be like?
if
I
built
a
game
it
would
be
blaming
All right. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we have an audience question here.
Mhm.
It's been said that the game has ups and downs. Do you agree? And that one's from Janet.
I
think
fear
and
tolerance
belong
in
all
games.
Oh, okay, absolutely. And we do have some more questions here. Why shoots and not slides? From Timothy.
shoots,
are
Bamboo,
slides,
are
not
bamboo.
Oh, well, clearly, absolutely. We've also got from Neil, is it a garbage chute?
Contrary
to
trash.
beliefs
it
Clearly
is
not
trash.
Absolutely. Oh, Erin wants to know, do you prefer chutes or ladders?
my
favorite
Rung
of
the
ladder
is
better
than
all
shoots.
Ah, so you do have a clear preference. It's not just ladders are better than chutes, but even a rung of a ladder is better than a chute. All right. Yeah, Timothy wants to know, have you ever met a real ladder, like in the wild?
my
Past
climbing
experience
was
way
more
dangerous
than
ladders.
seem
to be.
Okay. That third head is getting sassy. Okay, we've got one more question from the audience. If you lived on the other side of the equator, would you go down the ladder and up the chute?
This
is
Australian
in
nature
do
you
think
reverse
psychology
is
working.
All right. Well, do you have any final thoughts about chutes and ladders, or really anything?
I'd
never
Think
anything
about
anything
besides
shoots.
and
ladders.
Oh, thank you very much. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, Johnny Ladder. All right. That was our game of Three-Headed Expert. I'm speaking one word at a time. Okay. I mean, we all really just speak one word at a time. Otherwise, we're harmonizing with ourselves, and that's very difficult. I believe somebody can, but
amazing.
not I.
snane. That's two words in one. Snane.
Name? Okay.
Yes, it's
All right, let's get our next game on deck. And oops, it is a 20-sided die. Game number 1, entrances and exits. This is an all play, but we do have a big cast today. So I'd like to limit it to 5 people. So let's get 5 people up on stage. And in the meantime, audience, Let's hear or see in the chat some basic everyday words, like ladder or shoot. Shoot isn't really that everyday, but words that you might hear commonly in conversation. We need one more player on screen. And what's going to happen is I am going to bestow a word upon each of our players. Whenever that player hears their word, they will either leave the stage or enter the stage, depending on where they are. When they exit the stage, they've got to justify their exit. So let's say that my word were hello, and somebody came in and said hello. I would have to say, I think I left the oven on, and then leave. And then somebody says hello again, and then I'd come on and I'd say the oven wasn't on. So that's just an example. It's going to get better than that, I promise. So we have some words already. Okay. Somebody did say, Donna did say hello. So I'm going to give Cassie hello.
Hello.
So everyone remember the word hello is Cassie's word. And then we're going to have the word epic from Rachel. Epic is Alfred's word. Whenever you hear the word epic, that is what will happen. We also have stick from, who did I see that from? From John. John says stick, and Karen, that will be your word. So when stick is uttered, that is Karen's word. The word funny coming from Janet is Maya's word, funny. And then let's see, Timothy suggests YOLO. So Dave, hear the word YOLO, you will enter or exit. And I don't have a word, I'm just exiting. So from the audience, or rather from the rest of our cast, because I didn't ask the audience quickly enough and we have a delay, from the cast members not on stage, can I get a one-word suggestion to get us started?
Flounder.
Flounder. Okay, we don't need everyone on stage. If someone wants to pop off just to have a little bit of, there you go, perfect. Okay. Oh, that's too many off. Okay, so flounder is your suggestion. Get going.
You know, when you watch Animal House today, it doesn't have the same rings to it. I mean, they're all the different fraternity boys and stuff like that. Egats. I don't know. Maybe I'll stick to more modern stuff.
I tend to prefer movies about animals anyway, though.
Well, hello everybody. I heard y'all were having a discussion about Animal House.
Animal House? That movie is epic.
Totally. Hello.
But does the funny hold up, really? Does it?
You know, sometimes you
I'm
just
gonna
have
go
to
check
watch
something real
it
quick.
and say, yeah.
You know what? There's something going on in the next room. I think I better check that out.
I agree. YOLO. I mean, that's like my life motto.
It was nothing. It's better here. I just like this sort of thing. My gosh, streaming services, am I right? Good God, you can get dumped into those things. I mean, you open up the thing and your TV even says hello.
I've been
Oh,
with the same
got it.
people for
Be right
so
back.
long. I just stick with them.
Oh, hold on. Let me go see what's on my TV.
Animal
I don't
House.
want to be a stick in the mud, but you know, I don't even own a TV.
I have a Roku streaming stick. Wait a second.
Wait, a streaming stick?
You get addicted to that stuff. But hey,
Yeah.
you know, you only
Oh,
live
never
once.
mind. It was an Amazon Fire Stick. Oh, or was it?
Sounds uncomfortable anyway, and nobody thinks that's funny.
Yeah, I know.
It was
Hello,
just DoorDash,
bad
I'm sorry.
jokes.
What did I miss? I feel like, you know, when I miss, it's just it's awful. And
I'd like to
Yo-
describe it
YOLO?
to you. You know what? It was epic, and I'm gonna go find out what that means.
I'm gonna go with him because you know he doesn't know how to look stuff up.
Gosh, I guess we just scared everyone away.
I know. You would think that they would want to, like, I don't know, stick around.
Okay, so it wasn't Roku and it wasn't Apple. It was some off-brand that we got off Amazon. I'm not really sure what it is.
You know, that almost sounds a little bit epic though, you know, going a little off the beaten path. Oh,
Yeah.
hello again.
Yeah, hello. Because why not? YOLO, right? I mean, go for it.
Exactly.
Don't be a stick in the
Exactly.
mud.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh. Hold on. Let me go see if I can get Animal House on this thing.
Good luck with that. Let me know if it's funny.
You know, my food's getting cold. I gotta go open it up. Hold on.
Who ever ate pizza in the morning? Epic.
Epic.
See,
I'm gonna eat pizza right now.
good job, everyone. That was
Morning.
epic.
Oh,
It was epically funny, and YOLO. Make sure you see it and say hello.
Stick
is it
around.
me you're looking for?
Okay, let's get all of our players on the stage. And I realized I didn't prep this so much. Okay. All right. What this is our guest spotlight, and I'll put our guest right in the middle where they can be spotlighted. This is our guest.
Woo!
Wait a second. I was reading the wrong one. Give me a quick second here.
You failed a plan.
Yeah. So Karen, welcome being our guest. Woohoo!
It's
Happy tonight, Karen.
I'm so excited to be here. I feel fancy in the middle here.
Dum dum dum. Wait, Iggy Azalea. That's somebody that's fancy.
Yeah,
She's
Reba
Not as fancy as
McEntire.
Karen.
Wasn't she fancy?
She don't
I think
even
so.
know.
Was fancy.
Okay. So this is a story to get to know Karen. There was a once in a lifetime experience that Karen went through. Okay, a once in a lifetime experience that Karen experienced on this experience. So the job of the cast and also of the audience is to guess what this once in a lifetime experience was. So audience, throw in your guesses about what Karen's once in a lifetime experience was. Keep it family friendly. And our cast will also guess.
Karen, was your first boyfriend Ryan Reynolds? That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm getting that energy.
Well, he doesn't like to admit it, but I have to say no because of the NDA.
Karen, were you a writer in the rodeo by any chance? You look very familiar.
I have been known to date some clowns, but none of them were in the rodeo.
Fair enough.
Karen, were you on an airplane and the pilot was incapacitated and you had to break into the cockpit and land the plane?
Oh,
I may have had too many in-flight drinks. I just thought I could fly the plane. I couldn't really.
Karen, were you on a blimp and the pilot became incapacitated and you had to drive the blimp?
I don't think I've ever been called a blimp before, but
We have some guesses from the audience. Timothy wants to know, or yes, Timothy is his name, wants to know, was it guesting on Roll the Dice?
Huh?
oh, he got it. How did
Janet wants to know, and this came up before the blimp thing, by the way. Janet is my mom and Elizabeth's mom, and my mom said, hot air balloon getting snagged on wires.
I
Wow.
have been full of hot air more than once in my life.
John says skydiving without a chute or a ladder.
Ah,
Audience is one of the funniest audiences, I gotta tell you. And Taco Stuff says playing Among Us before 2020.
oh.
Oh.
Ooh. Well, did this happen whenever you were much younger or more recent?
Much younger. Then you would have to know my age. It was about 25 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron, only because I found out that you're a certified miner and you do look familiar. I think, were you the star of the Lifetime movie about the mom that rescued the Girl Scout troop that got stuck in the mine?
No, that was Lassie. My
Oh,
dog that
Oh.
got the kids out of the mine. So just famous by association there.
So yes, Timothy wants to know, were you on a bus that couldn't go below 50 miles per hour and the driver was incapacitated? Ben wants to know if you were standing in for Chuck E. Cheese, and Donna wants to know if you were in the army.
I was in the army, but that's not
Donna's
a
closest,
lifetime experience. But
All right, let's hear what
No.
your once in a lifetime experience.
Yeah.
well, the army, funny enough, kind of had something to do with it because it took me to South Korea. And while I was in South Korea, I had a weekend off and I wanted to hike up the mountain that was behind the base and meditate that day. So I'm just walking along, minding my business, and all of a sudden I was like, I don't know why, but I thought I should knock on the door of this house in this little village. And this guy came to the door and he did not speak English. And through weird hand gestures, I figured out I want to go up that mountain. And so he drove me up the mountain, but we didn't go to the top. It was like in a movie. There was a Buddhist temple on the side of the mountain, and it had like the rice paper doors, the raised walkways, the rock garden in the middle. And he opened one of the doors and he left me there. So an hour later, I emerge and he's still there waiting for me. And there's this huge rock with Korean Hangul characters on it. And he walks over, he points to him and he says, "My name." The only English he ever spoke. We got in the car and he took me back to base.
Wow.
That's very cool.
Wow.
That was a once in a lifetime experience.
Yeah, yay.
I was waiting for you to say it's like, and Kim Jong-un was in there. You just clicked.
Didn't want
Well,
that.
this was 25 years
Dennis
ago, so it
Rodman.
was Kim Jong-il.
Oh, yeah, excuse me. Yeah.
He had those
Bill June.
glasses.
That would have been some Kim Jong-il communication.
Ah.
Whoa.
Okay.
And you had to figure out what you want. Well, what you want.
All right, everyone, clear the stage. We're going to switch over to our guessing game die, which is a 4-sided die, and number 4 is interrogation. So what I need who our criminal mastermind is going to be, that is our guesser, and who our 2 interrogators are going to be. Who's our criminal and who's our interrogators? We need one more player. All right. I saw Elizabeth. Okay, cool. Who is going to be our guesser?
I'll guess.
All right, Dave will guess. So to let Dave know what we're doing before we put him in the waiting room where he can't hear us, the hermetically sealed waiting room, we're going to ask the audience right now in the chat audience, please give us the name of a B-list celebrity, like not the first, second, third, fourth person you'd think of, but maybe farther down the list. Like, we used David Duchovny earlier. That would be right around the right range of B-list celebrity, because he was more A-list once upon a time, but
Don't do David Duchovny because I don't know anything about him.
Okay, that's fine. Don't do Dave Duchovny because I said it already. So we need a celebrity, and we need so that celebrity is going to be who our criminal here murdered, and we need to have an object unrelated to the celebrity, and then we need a famous landmark. So be the celebrity, object with which the murderer murdered Dave Duchovny or whoever it will be. And then where the body is buried is the famous landmark. So now I'm going to put Dave in the hermetically sealed outdoors. Throw you out there. Bye. All right, so our two interrogators are going to be asking Dave questions to interrogate him and giving him clues, not really like specifically good clues off the bat, but drilling down tighter and tighter until we get to the answers on those three things that we talked about. So let's see what the audience has to say. Oh, one more thing. They will give a little golf clap when they get like a little bit near it, and then a bigger clap when they get it, and like thumbs up and a clap, and maybe like some waving and everything when Davis got it right on the nose or close enough, because sometimes we're just like so close. And then we'll move on to the next thing. So, oh wow, we got a lot of really great things here. I like this one. John suggests the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And let's see, what are we going to be saying he used to kill Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? I see Jean-Claude Van Damme, but that's not an object, but it would be funny if it a teeter-totter. A teeter-totter is what he used to kill the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And we need a landmark, the Mississippi River Delta. All right, so to recap that, we have the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, rest his soul. We have a teeter-totter, we'll also accept a seesaw, and the Mississippi River Delta, which is going to be interesting. So here we go. I'm bringing him back in. First, I'm getting off screen. Here we go.
We know you did it.
Just admit it.
Yeah. Well, we can't hear you. So why don't you speak up and tell us who you killed? You're in a real sticky situation, you know.
Maybe Gallagher had it coming.
You made quite a mess.
Cleanliness is next to, the other thing.
You better just cooperate. I mean, we could take it easy on you, or we could roast you.
Oh, geez, it's you know what? I miss Don Rickles. And I miss Jeffrey Ross even more. And you know what? Can I get a drink around here? I mean, Dean Martin could drink.
You can't get anything here. Can't get anything here unless you give us more.
Yeah, we need some more.
Yogi Bear is.
I'm telling you, you don't want Alfred to roast you. He'll really rake you over the coals.
Yeah, God, I'm concerned. I'm concerned that you think that I've murdered somebody, and I clearly haven't. And it's there's a lot of camping that
No,
could have
you
led
did
to
murder
this.
somebody, and that person is now Ghostbusters.
Oh,
yeah. You can blame it on Ray.
Sure.
He didn't do it.
Yeah, so it wasn't Dan Aykroyd.
No.
No.
It was you. And I know that you did it.
Yeah. Ray Parker Jr. could sure sing a wonderful tune.
The whole city saw you do it.
We know you love it. You love to do that kind of crime. I mean, you just walk around with your chest all out, you're all strutting around, all big.
So
Stay like that.
you know what? Maybe diabetics will thank me that the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is no longer walking the earth with us. Maybe, just maybe.
We're gonna get a signed confession, but first we need a little more information.
Good luck.
Tell us how you did it. I mean, we know how you did it. You might as well admit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably dug a ditch and made a Burmese tiger trap.
We're not playing here. We want to know.
Yeah, this isn't a game.
I killed him with a game of life.
Mm-mm. This isn't child's play.
Oh,
Yeah. It's not
We
something
saw
that
you.
spins either. But
We
Ah,
see you
it's
and we
sorta
saw
like that.
you.
did
Yeah.
did he maybe get murdered by a game of shoots and ladders?
maybe you know exactly what happened. Look, you can either tell us what went down or we're going to send you upstate.
Oh, you're right. You're right. And if I did it, I clearly would have did it in with the Connect 4.
I don't think you understand the weight of the situation. This isn't balanced here. We need to know what's going on.
You know what? Seesaws are dangerous. And you have to really make sure that, bad things can happen. Bad things can happen on a seesaw. I'm just saying. It doesn't mean that I did anything. But
Yeah. Something bad did happen and you're helping us out. We appreciate that. But we need more information. We need you
Sure.
to spell it out for us, although I know it can be really hard to spell this out, which is where it happened.
It's in Salem, Massachusetts is welcome everybody that can cast a spell now.
Now you're talking like an old man. Okay? We want to know what happened, where it was.
I'm telling you, we're sending you up the where.
Yeah.
So you better cut a deal with us.
Like up the river, perchance?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
probably a
somewhere-
specific one.
It is, and it's where your loved ones are gonna wish you were there with them, but you won't be.
Oh my God, a Pink Floyd reference in the middle of an interrogation? How dare you?
I want you to write it down on this piece of paper and tell us where it was, because I don't know how to spell it.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I gotta hurry this up because I gotta, pee pee.
This must be torture for you. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, and listen, if things work out, maybe we'll get you a reduced sentence, and you could get out of here and maybe go on a vacation and fly on the worst airline ever.
Oh, so could it possibly be the Southwest River?
Worse.
Delta River. The TWA River.
Wait, what did you say before then?
Yeah, what was that?
Delta?
Yeah.
The Delta River?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
kind.
so I what you're telling me is I killed the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man with a seesaw on the Delta River?
Not quite.
Yeah.
Not
Which
quite.
one? You got it a little
You're
backwards.
rearranging things here.
Delta Alpha River?
We're gonna be here a long time if we go that route. And listen, I've been meaning to tell you, you're why so you're missing a button, your zipper. You're missing the zipper.
Zipper River. I wish somebody would have told me earlier.
You know what? we're human beings here. Let me give you a coffee. You could take a sip.
Oh, you know what? Listen, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man had it coming. Seesaws represent the fact that everything's out of balance. So I dumped in the old Mississippi.
And
River.
what
Good enough.
because I don't know what a delta is.
Where's the river? Okay. The Mississippi River Delta. Okay.
Oh, thanks for giving me a 3-word river.
Hey, you picked it. That's where you killed the guy.
You know what?
Yeah, seriously. Maybe don't kill the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Hey, you know what? Seriously, as a diabetic, I took a bite out of him. I did. I know it was wrong. It was delicious.
Yeah, I can hear your meter beeping.
Oh yeah, beep 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 beep. Yeah, baby.
Uh-oh.
All right. All right. On that note, let us get back to the 20-sided
Lettuce,
die.
I love lettuce.
19. Oh, it's not an expert's game. I'm making an expert decision here to change this.
What?
We just did that.
Oh,
17, the Ocho. All right. I need 4 players, and let's get our yeah, Josh definitely hasn't been in something. Karen, let's get Maya up here too. And one more person. All right, Cassie, thank you.
Woo-hoo.
All right, from the audience, what I need is a household chore, a mundane household chore. And while you're typing that in the chat, I'll explain how this works. We're going to have 2 competitors who will silently in pantomime be competing against each other in the household chore competition, the thing that we're going to find out from the audience. Also, we're going to have 2 commentators who will be simultaneously commentating on the activities. The competitors can't hear the commentators, but they will, of course, be informed by that. And the commentators are speaking to the audience that is listening and viewing on their transistor radios or whatever.
Nah.
So we want a clean fight between our competitors. And who are going to be our commentators? Karen and Josh are our commentators, and Maya and Cassie are going to be competing in making the bed. Making the bed is the competition.
Oh, this is a really exciting. I haven't seen them use a queen size before. I understand our competitors trained on a full size.
I tell you, Karen, they really are pulling out all the stops for this, the National Championship of Bed Making. Our competitors have both proven themselves on the full-size mattresses, but they're really going to have to bring their A game to succeed at this here event.
Yes. Well, I see some of the corners are not staying down on that fitted sheet. They're just popping right back up when they put them down.
You know, that's a problem I always have at home, Karen. I'm sure these competitors, though, they know what they're doing. They'll get the gist of it, and maybe those of us watching will even learn a thing or two.
Yeah. As you know, they are not allowed to use the extra strings that come under the mattress to keep those corners in place. So they've really got to work to get those corners tight.
No, this is a purely freestyle event. They need to do it all freehand. No fancy straps or ties or tacks here. And our defending champion, Maya, wow, she's limbering up, getting ready to really tuck that sheet in there. I've got a good feeling about her, but I'll tell you, our competitor Cassie tonight. She looks like she's a little tired there. Wiping the sweat from her brow already.
Yeah, she did make 2 passes at the top right corner. It looked like she just couldn't get that top right corner to work for her.
Yeah, it can be a little tricky there. Oh, it looks like she's catching her breath for a minute there. Looks like she's inspecting.
Maya's bringing out the flat sheet. She's passed the fitted onto the flat sheet.
Oh, I tell you, Cassie's really gonna need to catch up here. Maya is already. Oh, and she's She's fluffing a pillow and ironing out a crease.
Oh, wow. This is intense. I have not seen a pillow stuffed that nicely since, do you remember Jess back in 2004?
Oh, Jess's pillow fluffing in 2004 is, I mean, that's Hall of Fame. I'm speechless just trying to think about it.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I think Maya has wait a second. What is Cassie doing?
Oh,
is she pulling in the extra pillows?
Oh, she is hitting Maya with the extra pillow.
Oh, what? Oh, no. Not the neck roll pillow. Not the neck roll
Oh,
pillow.
those things are harder than they look.
Oh my gosh, this is intense.
Maya's looking pretty fearsome at the moment here. Oh, she's ready for a fight.
Oh, no. Did she just flap her flat sheet at Cassie?
She did a whole queen size flat sheet right at Cassie's face.
And Cassie just blew air under the sheet, so it's not going to lay right.
Oh, look at that rumple. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, but Maya's smoothing it back out. Our champion is unflappable.
Oh, Cassie trying to rumple again. I don't think it's going to work this time. That is a tight pull on that sheet.
No, that sheet is like it was made for that bed. It is on there nice and firm. But of course,
let's take a minute to recognize our sponsor, Sheets Are Us. You can get any size sheet from Sheets Are Us. Okay, back to the show. Sorry.
Yes, thank you, Sheets Are Us, for making this competition possible. In fact, have you ever seen a crease as brilliant as the one in Maya's top sheet there? No, I haven't.
I haven't. Cassie needs to be careful wiping her face. She doesn't want to get any face oils or greases on her creases.
No greases on the creases. That is the motto we have here at the World Championship Bed Making.
Oh, okay. Look at that corner. Maya is going for her first corner. Her first corner on the on the flat.
Cassie is taking an interesting approach and starting at the foot of the bed. She's getting her top sheet, it looks like, tucked down at the foot. Yes. Oh, she is focused. She's a woman on a mission.
That is an interesting approach. I don't think we've seen that before. I have not.
Oh, and she's got the undertuck going, and Maya is laying out her final pillows.
Oh. Did Maya, I don't see, what did she do with that neck row pillow during the earlier battle?
Oh, I hope she doesn't forget that. That will be a disqualification. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Okay.
That's a good recovery.
Good recovery. Cassie is not to the pillows yet. Maya, it looks like Maya's done. Maya's
finished.
She's finished. Cassie with no pillows on the bed, and Maya is done. Wow. Outstanding.
We'll have to go to the judges, but Maya's bed looks pretty perfect to me. The
judges say that Maya won. Maya is the winner. Go, Maya.
Well, congratulations to our returning champion.
Yes.
And again, thank you to our competitor and, of course, to our sponsor, Sheets Are Us.
Sheets Are Us for all your sheet needs.
Sheets Are Us is not paying us anything. Scene. Okay. We are at our last game of the night. So let's clear the stage, and I will switch over to our 10-sider for another quick fire game to end on a high note. And we just did that. So we're going to do another one. 7 is epitaphs. We're going to end on a high note with a game about death. I have all the players on stage, and from the audience, can I have some more famous people, B-list celebrities mostly? I'll throw in a few A-list too, but let's keep it non-contentious if we can. And then we will, of course, be celebrating their lives by talking about their deaths. with our game called Epitaphs. And I'm just going to grab a few while we're waiting for the new ones from the audience from our previous game. We have Rodney Dangerfield. Rodney Dangerfield. Elizabeth, and then Alfred.
Here lies Rodney Dangerfield. We are here to pay no respect.
Was that yours, Alfred?
I don't even know what I'm going to do yet. Here lies Here lies Rodney Dangerfield. He was so ugly when he died that they had to bury him twice.
Oh,
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right, we got yeah, now I'm looking at this and I'm seeing all the jokes that Timothy made, like post Malone, pre Malone, current Malone. No, that one was Ben. That one was Ben. Leave me alone.
Infinity Malone.
let's get these guys on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, why are
All
they
right.
not on our cast?
Jack Nicholson. Maya, and then Cassie.
Here lies Jack Nicholson. There's Johnny.
Cassie, and then Elizabeth.
Here lies Jack Nicholson. He died because he couldn't handle the truth.
Ooh.
Elizabeth, and then Josh.
Here lies Jack Nicholson. I said Joker, not choker.
Here lies Jack Nicholson. He kicked the bucket list.
I got one. Here lies Jack Nicholson. He used a 5-iron. Oh, wait, no, that's Jack Nicklaus. Josh.
Here lies Jack Nicholson. He departed.
All right, let's go to David Bowie. Elizabeth.
Here lies David Bowie. He was a star, man.
Josh, and then Maya.
Here lies David Bowie. He's now under 6 feet of pressure.
Here lies Jack Nicholson, or David Bowie. Nah. Here lies David Bowie. He really is ground control.
All right, we're moving on to the guy who invented Murphy beds.
What's a Murphy bed?
They're the ones that fold up into the wall.
Okay, thank you.
Alfred.
Here stands the guy who invented Murphy beds.
That's fantastic. Yes, chef's kiss on that one for sure. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm not choosing this one because it's just a little too Z-list, but Neil suggests Kato Kalin. Unless someone has Elizabeth has a Kato Kalin.
Here lies Kato Kalin. The funeral will be held in the guest house.
All right, we're not going.
Oh,
No more. Eddie Murphy. Dave.
he lies Eddie Murphy. And in the morning, he won't be making waffles.
That's a reference to something. Was that Donkey?
Yes,
Okay, I got it. Yay.
it hurts when you don't know.
It has layers like an onion. Okay. Elizabeth, and then Maya, and then Alfred.
Here lies Eddie Murphy. He was really funny, and then he had kids.
Here lies Eddie Murphy. This is what happens when you play with boomerangs, kids.
Boomerang.
Here lies Eddie Murphy. He's going to be missed so much by so many people who wish they were just trading places.
Dave.
Here lies Eddie Murphy. We put him in the casket naked. Well, raw.
All right. We're moving on to Keanu Reeves. Dave.
Here lies Keanu Reeves. I guess we know what the blue pill does.
Josh, and then Maya.
Here lies Keanu Reeves in his eternal rest, fighting demons for all eternity.
Mhm.
Here lies Keanu Reeves. Gone back to the Matrix.
Dave, and then Alfred.
Here lies Keanu Reeves. They said he was a wick, but yeah, I guess he was a pretty nice guy. I said that backwards. Take two. Hey, here lies Keanu Reeves. Said he was a nice guy, but clearly he was a wick.
Funnier the first time. Here lies Keanu Reeves. I hope he has an excellent adventure in the afterlife.
Oh, that was nice. That should be actually, once it happens, let it not happen for a long time. That should be his epitaph. Dave.
Here lies Keanu Reeves. But not for long, because I'm guessing I'm back.
All right, Mr. Rogers. We're killing off all the nice guys. Mr. Rogers. Alfred.
Here lies Mr. Rogers, and unfortunately, we're going to have the service another day, on Friday the 13th.
Wait, that's today.
I know that's weird. That's like a character, King Friday the 13th from
Gotcha.
Mr.
Got
Rogers.
it.
That was
All
too
right,
meta.
Maya.
Here lies Mr. Rogers. Goodbye, neighbor.
That should be his epitaph. Okay, Elizabeth.
Here lies Mr. Rogers. He got hit by that damn trolley.
Cassie, and then me.
Here lies Mr. Rogers, forever gone to the land of make-believe.
Here lies Mr. Rogers. It wasn't Lady Elaine, and it wasn't Fairchild. And that's just funny because Josh here and one of our two of our audience members are also Fairchild.
Are you guys related to Lady Elaine?
Not as far as I know, or at least we're not getting any royalties.
Here
Hey.
lies Mr. Rogers. He is meow meow dead now, meow meow. Sorry, Dave, I had to take it. All right, we've got the kid from E.T. That's what it says, the kid from E.T.
Okay.
So Elliot?
That's the one.
Okay.
Or maybe Drew Barrymore, I don't know. Elizabeth, and then Karen.
Here lies the kid from E.T. in that scene where he took the thermometer and then turned it around in his mouth. It broke and he drank the mercury and died because of that. I'm the only one who remembers.
I do remember that.
You know?
Here lies the kid from E.T. who choked on a Reese's Pieces.
Maya.
Here lies the kid from E.T. This is really what happens when the men in the white suit show up.
Ooh. Dave.
Here lies the kid from E.T. Sure, he learned how to fly the bike, but he didn't learn how to land.
I have one. Here lies the kid from E.T. The last words. Ouch.
Oh.
All right, we're going to do another one. We don't have any more from the... oh, we do. Lucille Ball. We lost one of our players. Elizabeth.
Here lies Lucille Ball. She got closed up in a Murphy bed.
All right, we're going to end it there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Closed up in a Murphy bed, because Murphy beds are hilarious. That's what I've learned here. What have we learned? Murphy beds.
Beds are hilarious.
All right. So again, I want to thank all of you for watching us, and please come back every second and fourth Friday. The audience today has been hopping and I'm loving it. Love to see you every time. We are the virtual house team for Big Canvas Comedy, which if you're in Omaha is Big Canvas is in the Blackstone district. And there are shows there on weekends. I'm not sure which days, but you can go to Big Canvas Comedy and see the calendar to see what shows are upcoming in person, as well as our shows are on there. But I already told you when those shows are. So as a group, we are Roll the Dice, and individually, I'm Jess.
I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Maya.
I'm Karen.
I'm Dave, but let's go back one. Karen, do you have anything you'd like to promote?
I didn't get there.
Oh, hey, I'm Dave. We're moving right along.
I'm Cassie.
I'm Alfred.
And we lost Josh, but I'm sure he'll be back at some point. And Karen, thank you very much for the reminder, Dave.
I'm
Do you have
sorry.
anything to promote, Karen?
Well, I don't know if any of your folks watching enjoy poetry, but if they do, gnashingteethpublishing.com. Check us out. Great books.
Is a limerick a poem? Like there once was a. Never mind.
There was a Murphy bed.
There once
Once was a
Murphy
guy
bed.
in a Murphy bed. He
was
split
a
up
man
because he
in
was
red.
dead.
And then there was a guy who was dead. And you thought he was down, but then he was up, and then he was standing on his head.
The vertical cemetery is really fun. And now I think that the
And
show is
really,
done.
really space conscious, the vertical cemetery. Absolutely.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, everybody.
That's enough of us. We've been keeping you around 2 minutes longer than we said we would. So thank you all for coming, and bye.
You can't see me waving because my camera's not working, but bye, everybody. Josh.